Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a county matchup of high school softball tonight as the Decorah Vikings play host to the Turkey Valley Trojans. The Trojans come into the matchup 3-6 overall. The Vikings come in 2-7 overall. The Trojans have dropped their last three. The Vikings have dropped their last two, so both teams trying to get back on the winning track as they start play on what is a warm but very beautiful night for softball. A little overcast, had a little bit of rain during the JV game tonight, but it looks like we're going to be good to go for the varsity game here tonight. Decorah is in the field warming up and will face this Turkey Valley lineup. Leading off in center field, Allie News. Batting second at third base, Johanna Blazik. Hitting third at the left field position, Olivia Reichs. Hitting fourth at first base, Macy Winter. Jess Hansmeyer is the pitcher. Emily Ellsburn at second. Kaylin Cruzy at short. Chloe Reichs in right. Taylor Novotny is the designated player, and Ari Rausch is the catcher. And that lineup will face Lexi Shelton, trying to get her first win in the circle as Lexi's first offering of the game is swung on, and a blooper out in the left field that will land in front of Lindsay Smith for a base hit. So we get going right at 7:30, and Allie News, a .433 hitter for the Trojans, leads off with a single to left. Runner at first, nobody out, and Johanna Blazik stands in for Turkey Valley. .424, a double, no triples, 4 home runs, and 10 RBIs. Blazik swings at the first one and misses it. It's 0-1. Left to right in the outfield for the Decorah, it's Lindsay Smith, Tori Hartman, and Chelsea Twait. Jenna Iverson at third, Shelby Stahlberger at short, Maria Hoyme at second, and Becca Alcock at first. That one blooped down the left field line and foul. So Shelton ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Cassie Hoyme behind the plate, and Lexi Shelton in the circle. Shelton appeared in relief last night in the loss to Charles City, which was 9-6. Changeup swung on and fouled back and out of play, so the count remains 0-2 on Johanna Blazik. Both these teams were in action in conference play last night. Decorah lost to Charles City 9-6. Turkey Valley lost both ends of a doubleheader to Clayton Ridge last night. Another 0-2 pitch swung on, hammered towards center field. Retreating is Tori Hartman. She will make the catch for the first out of the inning. So a deep fly to center field, and Johanna Blazik is retired. 1 on, 1 out for Olivia Reichs. Reichs hitting .406 with 2 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run, and 10 RBI. No score here in the first inning, and Reichs swings and misses at a Shelton Rice ball. Snap throw to first base, back to the bag. Diving is Noose. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Noose is 1 for 1 in the steal department. Trojan head coach Mark Scott in the third base coaching box. 0-1 delivery. Here's ground ball toward short. Shelby Stahlberger bobbles it, and everyone's going to be safe. I think there was a little bit of indecision between going to second base and maybe taking a sure out at first base, and that indecision/hesitation caused the error. So first and second with 1 down, and the cleanup hitter for the Trojans, Macy Winter, stands in and swings and misses at the first offering from Shelton. No balls, 1 strike. Winter at .480, 2 doubles, no triples, 2 home runs, and 7 RBIs. No score here in the first inning. And the pitch hammered towards left field, right at Lindsay Smith, but she drops it, and it caroms all the way to the fence. Allie News being waved in. She will score without a play. Moving towards third is Reichs, and ending up at second is Macy Winter. Another defensive miscue, and the Trojans have taken a 1-0 lead. That was a hard-hit ball, but Lindsay had it in her glove, and unfortunately for Decorah, the play wasn't made. 1-0 the score, and Jess Hansmeyer will try to help her own cause. She'll swing and miss at the first one from Shelton. No balls and 1 strike. Hansmeyer at .400, 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 2 RBI. 0-1 delivery swung on and missed at a rise ball from Shelton, and it's 0-2. Shelton 0-5, a 7.88 ERA. Opponents hitting .278 against her. 32 innings, 52 hits, 36 earned runs. The pitch, changeup inside for 1 ball, 2 strikes, 26 walks, and 21 strikeouts. The main issue to this point for this Decorah team is too many free bases being given as the pitch goes outside from Shelton. 2 balls, 2 strikes between walks and errors. They're averaging 8 base runners given up per game, where the hitters don't have to earn their way on. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lexi ready, the 2-2 swung on and missed at a rise ball. Hansmeyer down on strikes. And there are 2 down here in the first inning. Second and third, 2 down, 1 in. A 1-0 lead for Turkey Valley. And Emily Ellsburn is a .478 hitter. 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 5 RBIs. There's a foul down ball down the left field line. Hustling after it is Lindsey Smith. She can't quite get there. A good effort, though, and it's 0-1. JV game went to Turkey Valley by a 5-2 margin. Mark Scott, again, the head coach for Turkey Valley, longtime Turkey Valley teacher and coach Frank Wilson. He's in the first base box for this game. He's the JV coach. The 0-1 caroms off the glove of Hoyme. Down the line from third is Reichs. The throw to the plate is not in time, and it's a 2-0 lead for Turkey Valley. So Reichs moves up on the pass ball. Winter moves up to third. It's 1-1 on Ellsburn with 2 down. Couple of unearned runs give it up here in the first inning for Decorah. Lexi ready, and the pitch swung on a pop-up. Foul ball, third base side. Hoyme appears to have room. She feels for the fence, and she couldn't corral it. So new life for Emily Ellsburn, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two 2-0 Turkey Valley here in the first inning. The pitch changeup swung on and missed, and the Vikes are out of it here in the first inning. 2 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 runner left. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Turkey Valley 2 and Decorah coming to bat, and the Vikes will bat this way. Leading off in center field is Tori Hartman. Batting second in left field is Lindsey Smith. Hitting third, the pitcher, Lexi Shelton. Batting fourth in right field, Chelsea Twait. Hitting fifth, the shortstop, Shelby Stahlberger. Hitting sixth at second base, Maria Hoyme. Hitting seventh at third base, Jenna Iverson. Hitting eighth, the catcher, Cassie Hoyme. Batting ninth, the designated player, Morgan Eady. And Becca Alcock playing first base for Decorah. And that lineup will face Jess Hansmeyer, 1-3, a .350 ERA. Making her 6th start of the season. Opponents hitting .234 against her. 30 innings, 36 hits, 15 earned runs. 14 walks and 22 strikeouts for Hansmeyer, the senior right-hander for the Trojans. We didn't give you the umpires. Rich Gilbert working the plate, and Jim Bossum working the base pass here in this varsity game tonight. Decorah in a very busy stretch of games. Excluding Sundays, their next off night is Friday, June 21st. You have 2 rainout makeups, in fact, in that stretch. One of them coming up here on Friday night against Waverly Shellrock. The other down at Owine next Tuesday night. Tori Hartman has been swinging it well lately. She's hitting .419 to be second on the squad right now. 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 6 RBIs. She's hit safely in 7 of the 9 games to this point. And Tori looks at the first one inside from Hansmeyer. 1 ball, no strikes. Olivia Reichs in left, Allie Noose in center, and Emily Ellsburn in right. Chloe Reichs in right. As the pitch in there for a strike taken by Tori, and it's 1-1. At third base, Johanna Blazik. At shortstop, Kaylin Cruzy. Emily Ellsburn at second. Macy Winters at first. Ari Roush behind the plate. And Hansmeyer in the circle. Next one taken high by Tori. It's 2 balls, 1 strike count. Pitch, swing, and a foul back. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hansmeyer delivers. Pitch swung on, driven towards center field. Retreating is Allie News. She is under it, and she will make a two-handed catch in medium to deep center field. Torrey hit it well, but flew out to center. One down here in the first inning, and Lindsey Smith will stand in for Decorah in a 2-0 Turkey Valley lead. Smith came back to the team last Friday at the Jessup tournament. She looks at a strike, 0-1. In her early portion of the season, she's hitting .389 with a double, no triples, no home runs, and 1 RBI. Pitch swung on, foul back, and it's no balls, 2 strikes on Lindsey Smith. So Hansmeyer working ahead of Smith here with 1 down in the bottom of the first inning. Change up to Lindsey, swinging a foul at the plate. Lindsey got a piece of it. So the at-bat continues. It's no balls, 2 strikes. Conference games the rest of the week for Decorah. And a trip to Waverly at the Waverly tournament as that one swung on, foul back. Count remains 0-2 on Lindsey Smith. New Hampton here tomorrow night at Cresco on Thursday night. And Friday night home to Waverly Shellrock. That's a rain-out makeup. And then Saturday, 3 games down at the Waverly tournament. 0-2 delivery. Taken on the outside edge for strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-0 Turkey Valley. And Lexi Shelton will try to help her own cause. She's a .258 hitter, 3 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 5 RBIs. She'll swing and foul the first pitch back. No balls, 1 strike. We'll have the games on the air tomorrow night against New Hampton and Thursday night at Cresco. 0-1 delivery. Inside corner taken for strike 2. And it's no balls, 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 the count. Hansmeyer delivers. Pitch, drop ball missing low and inside for 1 ball, 2 strikes. In fact, we'll do a baseball, softball doubleheader tomorrow. We'll head to West Union at 4 o'clock. Come back here at 7:30. 1-2 delivery, swung on, chopped foul towards Terry Olson in the third base box. So we'll do it again at 1-2. 1-2. Drops inside. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the deuce is wild in the pitcher against pitcher matchup of Hansmeyer and Shelton here in the bottom of the first inning. The 2-2 delivery hammered center field and deep over the head of Allie News. It's going to be a couple of hops into the fence. And getting a stop sign at second base is Lexi Shelton. It's her 4th double of the season. So Shelton gets the first hit for Decorah, ripping a double to center field, and Chelsea Twait to the plate, a .258 hitter with 2 RBIs and no extra base hits on the season. We'll try to get that key 2-out run here as the pitch in there for a strike, and it's no balls, 1 strike on Chelsea Twait. 0-1 delivery, swung on, popped up, straight back, and out of play. That's going to land on the bleachers. Fielded well on 1 hop by Heidi Olinger. But Hansmeyer working well ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. The count on Twait. Hansmeyer was also up on Shelton 0-2. 0-2 delivery, swinging a foul back. So the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Lexi was able to work the count to 2-2 and ended up ripping a double. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery swung on, popped up, shallow center field. Allie News is under it. She will make a 2-handed catch, angling towards left center, and that's that for the first inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We are 1 inning complete. It is Turkey Valley 2 and Decorah 0. 2-0 lead for Turkey Valley as we go to the top of the second inning. Just heard from the good folks at A&J Petersburg Agency, Insurance and Real Estate. They are the sponsors of the insurance runs promotion per usual. Kaylin Cruzy will start things here in the second, and a swing and a miss, 0-1. Cruzy at 200, 2 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 3 RBIs every time the Viking baseball or softball team is up in the 6th inning or beyond and scores another run. 0-1 swung on and fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. It's an A&J Petersburg insurance run. Every time that happens, the Decorah Viking Athletic Booster Club gets $20 from the good folks at the A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate since 1932. Pitch, drop ball low. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kaylin Cruzy. Reichs and Novotny to follow as the Trojans will bring the bottom third of their order up here in the top of the 2nd inning. 1-2 swung on, popped up left side. Iverson and Stahlberger there. Jenna from her third base position will make the catch about halfway between 3rd and 2nd in the baseline for the first out here in the 2nd inning. 2-0 Turkey Valley. Chloe Reichs to the plate for the Trojans. 129, no extra base hits and 3 RBIs, and Shelton blows some heat by her. Swinging and missing is Reichs, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 from Lexi, swung on, popped up. Shelton calling in front of the plate. She will make the catch about 5 to 10 feet right in front of the plate, and quickly 2 up, 2 down here in the 2nd inning. And Taylor Novotny to the plate for Turkey Valley. She's 2 for 4 with 1 RBI on the campaign to this point. She looks at a strike, 0-1. And our scoreboard operator, Jesse Hallwig, 2 for 4, calculates to what batting average? It's 500 here in softball. Just to let you know, as that one hammered towards right center field, it'll land in front of Tori Hartman for a base hit. So Novotny goes the other way and gets a 2-out single here in the 2nd inning. And the top of the order will get their chance here in the top of the 2nd. Allie News singled and scored her first time up. 2-0 Turkey Valley here in the top of the 2nd inning. Glad you're with us tonight for a matchup of Wenatchee County teams as News swings and misses. Snap throw to first base, back to the bag. Standing is Taylor Novotny. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Lexi ready, 0-1. Inside corner taken for strike 2, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to count. Shelton trying to avoid any damage here in the 2nd. The 0-2 swung on a fly ball center field. Hartman's under it, angling into left center slightly. She will make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 1.5 complete. It's Turkey Valley 2 and Decorah 0. 2-0 Turkey Valley. A couple of unearned runs in that first inning for the Trojans. The difference to this point, hitters 5, 6, and 7 due for Decorah, as Shelby Stahlberger will start things here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Stahlberger in at 250 in the early part of her season, a double, no triples, no home runs, and 2 RBI. And the first pitch to Stahlberger at the knees and for a strike. It's 0-1. Shelby again returning to the team after the run to the regional final in soccer. The key cog in that team. Pitch swung on, popped up right side. Macy Winters at first base retreats and makes the catch about 5 feet in front of the outfield grass, and in fair territory. Stahlberger pops out, 1 down here in the 2nd inning. And Maria Hoyme to the plate for Decorah. 2-0 Turkey Valley. Hoyme, the leading hitter average-wise for Decorah, with a .429. She swings and fouls it out of play. No balls, 1 strike. 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 7 RBI for Hoyme. Vikings with 2 hitters over 400 in the lineup. Pitch inside corner taken for strike 2, and it's 0-2 on Hoyme. Hoyme and Tori Hartman are the 2 in that lineup. Vikes have had over 10 hits in 4 of their 9 games to this point. That one popped up right side, angling into foul territory as Macy Winters at first base. She will make the catch slightly into foul territory and about 5 feet in front of the outfield grass. And there's 2 up, 2 down here in the second inning. 2-0 Turkey Valley. Jenna Iverson is hitting .212 with a double, a triple, 2 home runs, and 8 RBI. First pitch to Iverson is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Vikes got a 2-out double from Lexi Shelton in the first inning, but couldn't advance her from that point. Pitch inside corner for a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. A drop fly ball led to one of the Turkey Valley runs, and a pass ball led to the other in the top of the first inning as Iverson swings and misses. Off-speed pitch on the outside edge, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes from Jess Hansmeyer. Hansmeyer kicks and deals, and the pitch swung on, fouled back to the screen. So we'll do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vikes in that extremely busy stretch of games. Not a lot of time to practice because, excluding Sunday, they're on every night until the 20th. The pitch taken high by Iverson. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. They weren't scheduled for this Friday. That's a rainout makeup against Waverly Showrock. They weren't scheduled for next Tuesday. That's a rainout doubleheader down at Owine. 2-2 the count, the pitch, hitter. Got her in the right bicep area as she shows no worse for the wear, and for the second consecutive inning, the Vikes get a 2-out base runner, and Cassie Hoyme will try to extend the inning. Hoyme at 138 with a triple and an RBI this year. Hoyme from the left-hand side of the plate against the right-hander Hansmeyer. 2-0 Turkey Valley in the second. Pitch dropped low. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Hansmeyer kicks and deals. The pitch, that one dropped low and outside, is 2 balls and no strikes. It's been a busy diamond of softball. There was a 9th grade game prior to the JV game. And then now the varsity game here at the Vikings softball diamond tonight. The 2-0 delivery swung on and missed. That pitch over the outside edge. An off-speed offering from Hansmeyer, and it's 2-1. Two-one delivery, missed outside again. It's 3 balls, 1 strike with Morgan Eady hoping for a chance on deck. Iverson, the runner at first with 2 down. Hansmeyer ready, the 3-1. Taken low for ball 4. The first 2 batters in this inning were retired via pop-outs. Iverson then hit by a pitch. Hoyme coaxes a walk out of Hansmeyer, and Morgan Eady with an opportunity. Here with 2 outs in the second inning as Eady looks the first one inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Morgan's at 286. No extra base hits and 2 RBI. 1-0 delivery, swung on and fouled to right side and out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike count on Morgan Eady. Home plate umpire Rich Gilbert runs out of softballs for the moment and heads over to the fancy new ball return on the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch to Morgan swung on and missed at a drop ball, and it's 1-2 now on Eady. One and two in the pitch. Inside. Deuce is wild in this situation. 2 on, 2 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-0 lead for Turkey Valley here in the second. And the 2-2 delivery swung on, rolled to the right side, fielded on 1 hop by Macy Rinners. She'll run to the bag and retire Eady, and that's that for the second inning. A hit by pitch, a walk, and 2 runners left. We head to the third. It's Turkey Valley 2 and Decorah nothing. No balls, one strike. Count on Johanna Blazek to start things here in the third inning, and she'll take the next one on the inside edge for a strike. 0-2. Turkey Valley leading 2-0 as we play the top of the third. 0-2 delivery is inside for 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shelton's only given up 2 hits and 2 unearned runs to this point. Hasn't walked anybody and struck out 2. 1-2. Here's ground ball toward short. Fielded there by Stahlberger. On to Alcock at first base, and Blazek retired. 1 down here in the third inning. Turkey Valley up 2-0. Olivia Reichs reached out an error and scored her first time up. Officially 0 for 1. Shelton ready in the first offering. Swing and a foul right side. Fielded by Coach Frank Wilson in the first base box. No balls, 1 strike. Got our usual friends, the Hallwig family up here. We got Jennifer Bissell up here from Decorah Newspapers taking photos. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch, hard fastball inside edge, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Asked Jennifer if she wanted to do the play-by-play and me do the photography here between innings, but didn't take me up on that offer. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and missed, and Reichs down on strikes for the second out here in the third. And Macy Winter, who reached out a drop fly ball to score a run in the first inning, will bat here in the third. A 2-0 lead for Turkey Valley. Pitch swung on, a fly ball left center field. Angling over into left center is Lindsey Smith. She will make the catch to retire the side. And for the first time this afternoon, Turkey Valley goes down in order. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the third inning. It's Turkey Valley 2 and Decorah 0. Still, give it a try. I'll take photos. You do there. Busy rest of the week here on AM 1240 KDEC and at KDECradio.net. Tomorrow we'll have a baseball, softball doubleheader. We'll head down to West Union at 4 o'clock and do the varsity game between Decorah and North Fayette on the baseball diamond. We'll come back here and do softball between Decorah and New Hampton at 7:20 tomorrow night. We'll have both those games on the air at AM 1240 KDEC. And then Thursday night, we'll have softball at Cresco at 7:20. Friday night, we'll have baseball against Charles City at 7:20. All happening right here on AM 1240 KDEC and at KDECradio.net. Top of the order, and Tori Hartman will start things in the third. A 2-0 lead for Turkey Valley. Hartman flew out to center her first time. Here's a ground ball deep into the hole at short. Picked up there by Cruzy. Throws to first, not in time. Cruzy bobbled it a little, but she had enough to go there that Hartman is going to get a base hit out of that. It'll be the second hit for Decorah. They equal Turkey Valley in that column with that infield single by Torrey, who has now hit safely in 8 of 10 games. And Lindsey Smith will come to the plate for Decorah. Struck out looking her first time up. Smith bunts up the first base side, and that's a beautiful bunt. It's going to stay fair. Linz couldn't have rolled that baby out there any better. Just up the first base side, and Winters decided to try to let it go foul, and it just didn't do it. So the Vikes in business, first and second, nobody out here in the third inning. A 2-0 lead for Turkey Valley. Lexi Shelton will try to help her own cause. She'll look at one inside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Shelton hammered a double to center her first time up. Hartman at second and Smith at first. And the pitch inside corner for a strike to Shelton. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Lexi bunts right in front of the plate. Barehand pickup by Hansmeyer. She'll throw on to first base with Winters covering the bag. And the sacrifice complete, 1-3. Fourth sacrifice of the year for Lexi Shelton. And Chelsea Twait will get an RBI opportunity. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 down in the third of a Turkey Valley 2-0 lead. Twait fly to center her first time up. Infield playing straight up. Is that one hammered deep left field? That ball is gone! Chelsea Twait with a 3-run homer, and the Vikes take the lead 3-2. Wasn't a lot of doubt about that one once it left the bat. Found the first pitch in her wheelhouse and gets the first home run of the year for her. And she more than doubles her RBI total with one swing of the bat. She goes from 2 to 5. Believe that's the second career home run for Twait. The other down at Waverly last year, if I'm not mistaken, as the pitch taken low by Shelby Stahlberger. 1 ball, no strikes. Stahlberger popped to first in the second, 0 for 1. The 1-0 swung on and missed. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. That assertion confirmed to me by first base coach Sherry Huber. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch swung on towards the middle and through for a base hit. So the 4th hit of the inning for Decorah. Shelby Stahlberger with a seeing eye single. Runner at first, 3 in, 1 down. 3-2 Decorah, bottom of the third. And Maria Hoyme, who fouled out to first her first time up in the second, will stand in. Infield hits by Hartman and Smith, a sacrifice by Shelton, and a home run by Twait. Here's the runner goes. Pitch taken out of the zone, thrown into center field from the catcher, Ari Roush, but News backing up to avoid runner advancement. Shelby Stahlberger steals her first base of the year, and now Maria Hoyme has an RBI opportunity. 1 ball, no strikes. Hoyme is the leading average hitter for Decorah coming into tonight. The 1-0. Pitch inside for 2 balls, no strikes on Hoyme. That one dropped low. It's 3-0. Stahlberger, the runner at second. Hoyme has a 3-0 count on her. Hansmeyer gets the target, and the pitch taking all the way is Hoyme, and she'll take it over the outside edge for a strike. It's now 3-1. The target from Roush and the 3-1 inside for ball 4. So Hansmeyer walks her second. First and second with 1 down, 3 in. Jenna Iverson, the 7th batter of the inning for Decorah. 3-2 Vikings lead it. Iverson was hit by a pitch last frame. And the pitch to Jenna, low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. This is AM 1240, KDEC Decorah and KDECRadio.net. Darren Swenson for Decorah and Turkey Valley in softball tonight. The pitch in there for a strike to Iverson. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike rather. 1-1. Catches the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2 now. Jenna's been struggling a little bit at the plate, and just needs 1 swing of the bat and something to fall for her, and those slumps can quickly turn around as that one fouled first base side. A fundamental ground ball pickup by Sherry Huber at first. Not bad for an outfielder. 1-2, change up, swung on and missed. Hansmeyer gets a big strikeout. And that'll be the second of the night for her. First and second, 3 in, 2 down, 3-2 Decorah here in the third. Cassie Hoyme walked her first time up. She'll swing at the first one, foul one over our heads, right side, and out of play. Come out from under the table, Jesse. I'll protect you. I should probably do the same. I was relying on Alyssa and Jennifer to help us here as the pitch taken high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Always good to have trustworthy friends in the booth. Consider it a compliment to most of you. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 to Hoyme. That one rises high. It's 2 balls, 1 strike on Hoyme. Two on. And that one misses outside. So this has been a long inning for Jess Hansmeyer. Giving up 4 hits, walked 1, including the big blow, the Chelsea Twait home run. 3-1. Catches the outside edge for a strike, and it's 3-2 now on Cassie Hoyme. So runners will be moving here. Stahlberger from second and Maria Hoyme from first. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2 Decorah here in the third inning. With 2 outs in the 3-2, blooped into shallow right. That one is going to fall for a base hit. Stahlberger will score. Hoyme will go to third. Cassie with an RBI single with 2 outs, and the Vikes take a 4-2 lead. Cassie with an RBI single, her second of the season. And Cassie will get a courtesy runner. It'll be Riley Hubcup, I do believe. Yep. And Morgan Eady will become the 9th batter of the inning for Decorah. Eady grounded out to first in the second. 0 for 1. Runners at the corners with 2 down and a 4-2 Decorah lead here in the third. The pitch swung on, popped up, third base side, angling into foul ground and making a running catch is the third baseman Blazek. And that'll retire the side, but the Vikes score 4. On 5 hits, they leave 2. We head to the 4th inning. It is a 4-2 lead for Decorah. Darren Swenson and a crazy cast of characters here in the booth at the Vikings softball diamond. Jess Hansmeyer will start things here in the 4th inning for Turkey Valley. As Lexi Shelton will pitch with a lead for the first time tonight. Chelsea Twait, a 3-run homer. Cassie Hoyme, a 2-out RBI single. The Vikes take a 4-2 lead. First pitch to Hansmeyer was outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Hansmeyer struck out swinging in the first 0 for 1. The pitch swung on and missed, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Ever since the winter fly ball that was dropped, allowing a run to score in the first inning, Shelton has only allowed one runner to reach base. Pitch swung on and fouled back. Is 1 ball, 2 strikes. She has retired 4 in a row, and 8 of 9 at the moment. 1-2. Drop ball low and inside. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jess Hansmeyer. Turkey Valley will be back in action come Thursday night. The pitch swung on and fouled back. So Hansmeyer stays alive at 2-2. They will be at West Central for a doubleheader on Thursday night and be at a tournament in New Hampton on Saturday. Turkey Valley will be back in Decorah a week from Saturday for the Decorah tournament. 2-2 the count. The pitch swung on, fouled off the mask of Hoyme and back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last year, in fact, Decorah and Turkey Valley met in the championship of the Decorah tournament, with Decorah winning that one. 2-2 the count. The pitch swung on and missed. Perhaps a foul tip into the glove of Hoyme behind the plate. That'll be the 4th strikeout for Lexi Shelton. compared to no walks after Viking pitchers walked 8 last night. First pitch inside to Emily Ellsburn. 1 ball, no strike. She struck out swinging down the first 0 for 1. 4-2 Decorah. We play the top half of the 4th inning. Lexi ready, 1-0 offering outside. 4 balls and no strikes. Two-0. Rise ball swung on and fouled straight back and out of play. It's 2 balls, 1 strike on Emily Ellsburn now. Trojans, we mentioned, lost the doubleheader last night at home to Clayton Ridge. Lost Friday night to Cresco 14-11. Pitch taken low. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Their last victory was at the Cresco tournament on Saturday, June 1st. They went 2-1 at that tournament, beating St. Ansgar and Mason City Newman as a drop ball swung out and missed. Nice location on 3-1 from Shelton, and it's now 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Cresco tournament, they defeated St. Ansgar and Mason City Newman and lost to New Hampton. Their other win this year was against North Butler. A changeup taken inside for ball 4, and that's the first walk of the night from Shelton. Walks is something that Decorah pitching has done way too much of this year. They had 8 last night against Charles City. 1 walk and 3 1/3 acceptable. Now you just can't make it a trend. As the pitch taken low by Cruzy, snap throw to first base, and Ellsburn back to the bag diving. Cruzy was squaring to bunt on the plate. It is 1 ball, no strikes on Kaylin Cruzy, who popped to third in the second, 0 for 1. A 4-2 lead for Decorah. We play the top of the 4th. Cruzy squares to bunt, bunts it straight in the air, and fouls it back to the screen. On the third base side of the home plate area, it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Cruzy. Another series of signs from Mark Scott in the third base box. Scott also serves as the football and boys track coach at Turkey Valley. Pitch outside, and a snap throw to first base, and Ellsburn back to the bag diving. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's the way it is at many small schools. You got guys being a varsity head coach in 3 sports. Don't know how they do it, but credit to Coach Scott as that one blooped out into left field. It'll be a base hit. With the play in front of her, Ellsburn will put the brakes on at second base. So the Trojans in business, first and second, with 1 down here in the 4th. And Chloe Reichs, the batter for Turkey Valley. She popped back to Shelton in the second, 0 for 1. 4-2 Decorah. We play the top of the 4th. The pitch taken low. It hops away from Cassie Hoyme, so the runners will move up 60 feet. Ellsburn to third and Cruzy to second, and that one will be a wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes the count from Shelton to Reichs. A tying run now in scoring position for the Trojans as the pitch inside corner taken for a strike, and it's 1-1. So the Trojans, 4 of their 6 losses have been to Northeast Iowa Conference opponents this year. The pitch riser high. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Lost to New Hampton to open the season. Lost to Charles City. Lost to New Hampton again at the Cresco tournament, and lost to Cresco. As the ground ball goes towards short, it's knocked down there by Stolber. That's all she'll be able to do. The run will score. Cruzy will stay put at second. Will be an infield hit for Reichs. RBI number 4 on the season for her. And now it's a 4-3 ball game. And the number 9 hitter in the lineup, Taylor Novotny, will come to the plate. Decorah with a 1-run lead. Novotny single to right in the second. 1 for 1 as Novotny looks at a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1. Inside, snap throw to second base, back to the bag, diving is Cruzy. Hoyme took the throw from Cassie behind the plate. It was a close play at second, but getting back in there was Kaylin Cruzy. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch, ground ball right back to Shelton. She looks towards third, decides to go to first, get the sure out. Novotny retired 1-3, Cruzy at third, and Reichs at second. 2 down, and Allie News bats for the third time in 4 frames. 4-3 Decorah. We play the top half of the 4th inning. News singled to left and scored in the first and fly to center in the second. The pitch swung on and missed at a rise ball, 0-1. News came in hitting .433 for the Trojans, the senior outfielder. 0-1 ground ball right back to Shelton. She's going to throw to the plate. They have her in a rundown. Hoyme to Iverson, back to Hoyme. And scoring is Caitlin Cruzy. It's a simple case there of not knowing the situation. There's 2 outs. And you can get the sure out at first base there. Allie News is going to get a fielder's choice and an RBI. Cruzy will score. And Reichs moves up to third. An ill-advised decision there as Reichs gets her second RBI of the season. And it's 4-4. That one doesn't go as an error, but definitely a defensive mental mistake for Decorah as the pitch goes inside to Johanna Blazik. 1 ball, no strikes. Blazik 0 for 2. Fly to center in the first, grounded to short in the third. 1-0. Swung on, popped up, foul, straight back, and it hits the backstop on the third base side of home plate. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Just simple things like that that can't happen if you want to play winning softball. 1-1 the count. The pitch swung on and missed at a rise ball. It's 1-2 now. So after giving up 4 in the bottom of the third, Trojans have evened the game at 4 here in the top half of the 4th inning. Shelton ready, the 1-2, swung on. A ground ball toward short, picked up there by Stolberg. Quick toss over to first base, and they got her by a step. Blazik retired 6-3, 2 runs for the Trojans on 2 hits, and 2 runners left. We are halfway home, and we've decided nothing. It's Decorah 4 and Turkey Valley 4. 4-4, bottom of the 4th inning. The flies are out, the bugs are out. And Frank Wilson, being a generous man, donates some of his bug spray to base umpire Jim Bossum. Bottom of the 4th inning, Tori Hartman will look to start a rally once again as she fouls one third base side past T.O. in the third base box. I'll say this much, the first base coach makes her plays when foul balls comes up over this way. E.T.O. Changeup taken inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hartman fly to center in the first, singled and scored. She was on board for the Chelsea Tway 3-run homer in the 3rd inning. 4 in the 3rd for Decorah, 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 4th for Turkey Valley. The pitch goes high. It is 2 balls, 1 strike on Tori Hartman. Two on. Changeup taken low. It is 3 balls, 1 strike now on Hartman. Hansmeyer's given up 6 hits, 4 runs, has walked 2, and has struck out 2. And the 3-1 from Jess Hansmeyer, inside corner for a strike. That's a great location on 3-1. And it's 3 balls, 2 strikes on the off-speed offering from Hansmeyer. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Pitch, swinging a foul back to the screen. We'll do it again at 3-2. Sunset about upon us here in Decorah. Lights have been turned on, and they're starting to take effect here at the Vikings softball diamond. (3-2). Swung on, a looper into center field. A late break from Allie News. She'll have to field it on 1 hop. Hartman with a base hit to start things here in the 4th. She's now 2 for 3. Hartman at first, nobody out. Lindsey Smith up for Decorah, 4-4 game here in the fourth. Lindsey struck out looking in the first, singled and scored in the third. Pitch taken high, runner takes off, throw down to second base, and it's dropped there by the shortstop Cruz. He caroms into center field, and on the slide, Tori Hartman will steal her fifth base of the season. Shortstop hangs on to that ball. It's a lot more dramatic at second base, but Hartman might have slid under it no matter what. As pitch taken low, and it hits Lindsey Smith. It hit her on one hop as she was squaring to bunt. That's the second batter Hansmeier has hit tonight. So just like last frame, Hartman and Smith get on for Decorah. And Lexi Shelton, 1 for 1, stands in for the Vikings. 4-4 game here in the fourth. Shelton smacked a double to center in the first, sacrificed 2 runners up in the third. The first pitch to Lex is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Hartman the runner at second, Smith the runner at first. 1-0 to Lexi, swing and a foul at the plate. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 errors got the runs home in the first inning for Decorah, or for Turkey Valley. Reichs and Noose with the RBIs in the fourth. Decorah's runs in the third inning, a 3-run homer by Twait, and a 2-out RBI single to right by Cassie Hoyme. 1-1 to Shelton, taken low. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now. We're tied at 4. We're in the fourth. Two-1. Inside. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike with Chelsea Twait on deck. So Hansmeier has gone deep into many counts against Viking hitters tonight. 3-1, well high for ball 4. That is the third walk by Hansmeier. She has also hit 2 batters. Hartman moves up to third, Smith to second, and Shelton to first, and Chelsea Twait will bat for Decorah. She flied to center her first time up and hit a 3-run homer to left in the third. She swings at the first one, pops one third base side, and that one is going to land out of play. Decorah 9th grade coach Katie Whelan tried to make a bare hand catch on the foul ball and failed to do so. We'll give her a break since she's holding a pencil and a scorebook in her left hand. The pencil was actually in her right, so it wasn't exactly a bare hand pickup, but as Luther's shortstop, she makes a heck of a lot more plays than she doesn't. The 0-1 outside to Twait. It is 1 ball, 1 strike on Chelsea Twait. 4-4 game. Here in the fourth inning, Hartman's third, Smith second, Shelton first, nobody out, as the Vikes try to re-establish the lead. 1-1, hammered up the middle of the base hit. Hartman will score. Smith will stop at third. An RBI single for Chelsea Twait and a 5-4 lead for Decorah. Shelton moves up to second on the play as Twait, who came into the night with 2 RBI, now has 6 on the season, and Shelby Stahlberger will look to keep the fun going for Decorah. Stahlberger's 1 for 2, popped to third and singled and scored. Pitch swung on, popped up straight back and out of play. The pop-up to first came in the second inning. The single to center and run scored came in the third inning. She bats again here in the fourth. Been a bit of a wild one to this point in Decorah. 5-4 the Vikings lead, and they had the bases loaded and nobody out here in the fourth inning. The pitch taken up. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Vikes already with 8 hits. The 1-1 delivery, change-up swung on and missed. Stahlberger out in front. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vikes have had at least 8 hits in all but 2 of their games to this point. So Offense has not been the reason for their struggles to this point. 1-2 to Shelby is taken low. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got to quit giving up too many free bases, but via walks, via hit by pitch, definitely via errors. So it's a total team thing. 2-2 delivery. That one blooped right in front of the plate. Fielded by Hansmeyer. She'll throw to first for the out. Coming home is Lindsey Smith. She will score, and it's now a 6-4 ball game. And in fact, Stahlberger is still on at first base, and Winter must have caught that ball in front of the bag, so Stahlberger is safe at first base, so she'll get a fielder's choice and an RBI, and Maria Hoyme will bat. Nobody out. Base is still loaded. 6-4 Decorah here in the 4th inning. And Jim Bossum being asked by the Turkey Valley dugout if Stahlberger was out, and he said she was not. Hoyme will take the first pitch low, 1 ball, no strikes. Hey, that ball came off the bat funny. Hansmeyer kind of didn't know what to do, whether go to first. And now Mark Scott is going to ask home plate umpire Rich Gilbert if Smith would have been out at home. Rich Gilbert says no, because if she was safe at first, that would still have the force play in play at home. And apparently Smith beat the throw. The 1-0 swung on a ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. Shelton will score. Twait will stop at third. An RBI single for Hoyme. The hitting parade continues for Decorah. It's a 7-4 lead. Twait to third. Stahlberger to second. Iverson will bat for Decorah. Still nobody out. 3 in, a 7-4 lead for the Vikings. Iverson's been hit by a pitch in the second, struck out in the third. Pitch outside from Hansmeyer. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball previously was stopped by the shortstop Cruzy, but she didn't have control to get the force out. The pitch taken low and outside for 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody warming up for Turkey Valley as the pitch outside from Hansmeyer. It's 3 balls, no strikes now. Base is still loaded, nobody out, 3 in for Decorah. There's just been some weird plays in this inning. 3-0. Outside for ball 4, and RBI the easy way for Jenna Iverson. She gets her 9th RBI of the season, and Mark Scott out of the first base dugout to talk to to his infield and battery. Twait will score. Stahlberger to third. Hoyme up to second. And what is now an 8-4 lead for Decorah. The runs have scored on a Twait RBI single, a Stahlberger RBI fielder's choice, a Hoyme RBI single, and a bases loaded walk to Iverson. Stahlberger third, Hoyme second, Iverson first. Cassie Hoyme will come to the plate. Now T.O. is going to go to her bench, and I believe Tess Olinger will run for Jenna Iverson at first base. Olinger, state qualifier in 3 events at the state track meet, and a state place winner in 2 of them, will run at first base. And Cassie Hoyme will look to keep the fun going. Still nobody out. Hoyme, the 8th batter of the inning. And Hansmeyer throws outside to her. 1 ball, no strikes. 9 of the last 10 pitches have been out of the zone from Hansmeyer. 1-0 swung on and missed. Hoyme way early on the changeup, and it's 1-1. Back-to-back 4-run innings for Decorah. Of course, they're looking to add to it here as the next one goes outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hansmeyer ready in the 2-1. Check swing. It's rather taken for a strike on the outside edge, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 on the Viking catcher, and the pitch taken high. It is 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Cassie Hoyme. Morgan Eady in the on-deck circle. And the pitch swung on, fouled away, so we'll do it again at 3 and 2. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Three-two delivery outside for ball 4. Another bases loaded walk. Hoyme gets her second RBI of the night and her third of the season.
Player number 13, Morgan Eady.
Stahlberger scores. Maria to third. Iverson's pinch runner, Tess Olinger, to second base, and Morgan Eady to the plate. And she'll look at a strike from Hansmeyer, 0-1. That previous run makes it 9-4. As Riley Hubko will run for Cassie Hoyme at first base. And that is a courtesy runner situation with Cassie being the catcher. The ball is 1 strike on Morgan Eady, who grounded to first in the second and fouled to third in the first, as that one smacked foul up the first base side. And it is no balls, 2 strikes on Morgan Eady as the Trojans try to get their first out here in the third. No balls, 2 strikes to count. That one fouled at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. The count remains on Morgan Eady. Five in, nobody out. Eady, the 9th batter of the inning. Drop ball taken low. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Or, I'm sorry, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Eady. 1-2, swing and a little foul up the third base side, so we'll do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just have to see every now and then if Jesse Hellwig's paying attention. And he trusted me way too much on that previous count call. The blind leading the blind. 1 ball, 2 strikes, pitch swung on, looped into right field, and that'll land for a base hit, and it gets by the right fielder Reichs. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. Hubka riding third, she will score. A 8-run inning now for Decorah, and a 12-4 lead for the Vikings. Eady will get a single to right, and 1 RBI. And the other 2 runs will score on a fielding error out and right by Chloe Reichs. So 8 runs in, still nobody out. Tori Hartman to the plate. Takes a drop ball low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hartman up for the second time this inning. She flied to center in the first. Singleton scored in the third. Singleton scored to start this inning. Still nobody out. 10th batter of the frame. That one blooper out into shallow left. Still on the infield dirt. Cruzy there to make the catch for the first out here in the 4th.
Now bat left fielder number 12, Lindsey Smith.
8 in, runner at second. 1 down. Lindsey Smith bats for the second time this frame. 12-4 Decorah. Smith looks at a strike outside edge. No balls, 1 strike. Smith struck out looking in the first. Singleton scored in the third and hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. The pitch swung on, fouled straight back and out of play. And it's 0-2 now on Lindsey Smith. So a 4 spot in the 3rd and an 8 spot here in the 4th for Decorah. 0-2 delivery, changeup taken high. Lindsey read that one well, but That changeup was read by everybody in the park well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on. Little foul ball, third base side, and making a running grab in foul territory is Johanna Blazik at third base for the second out of the inning. So 2 down, 8 in, runner at second. And Lexi Shelton up for Decorah, a 12-4 Decorah lead. Shelton, a double in the first, sacrificed a runner up in the third, walked and scored in the fourth, looks at a strike here. Shelton, the 12th batter of the frame. Pitch swung on, a foul ball, third base side, not a play. So it's no balls, 2 strikes on Shelton. Nothing in 2 the count. Pitch swung on and missed, and that's that for the 4th inning. But the Vikes able to score 8 runs on 4 hits, helped out by 1 Turkey Valley error and 1 left. We head to the 5th inning. It is Decorah 12 and Turkey Valley 4. After a profitable 4th inning for Decorah, they'll try to keep the momentum defensively here in the 5th inning after giving up a couple in the 4th. It's 12-4 Decorah. It's hitters 3, 4, and 5 due for Turkey Valley. Olivia Reichs, Macy Winter, and Jess Hansmeyer. And the pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Reichs reached on an error in the 1st inning and scored and struck out swinging in the 3rd. Shelton's given up 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned to this point. Ground ball towards second. Maria Hoyme picks it up, throws to first base. Almost a wild throw, but a nice play by Becca Olkak to save her second baseman an error. And 1 down here in the 2nd inning. How did we get to this point? Well, Turkey Valley scored 2 via errors in that 1st inning. But the Vikes came back with 4 in the 4th inning, highlighted by a 3-run homer by Chelsea Twait. Pitch well high from Shelton as the rise ball slipped out of her hands. 1 ball, no strikes. Trojans got 2 back in the 4th inning. RBI single by Chloe Reichs and an RBI fielder's choice by Allie News. Pitch taken high by Winter. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Decorah came back with 8 in the 4th. Twait an RBI single. Sauberger an RBI fielder's choice. Hoyme a RBI single. Bases loaded walks to Iverson and Hoyme. Edie with an RBI single. 2 more runs scored on a fielding error. It's 2-1 now on Macy Winter. Decorah sent 12 to the plate that frame. Changeup taken low. It's 3 balls and 1 strike count. Three and 1 the count with 1 down. The pitch swung on a ground ball towards second. To her right is Maria Hoyme. Throw to first base. It's a wild throw. Alcock tries to swipe tag, but she can't do it. It'll be the 3rd error of the night for Decorah, as Winter will reach on an error for the 2nd time tonight. Runner at first, 1 down. Jess Hansmeyer will try to help her own cause. She's been a strikeout victim twice of Lexi Shelton, once in the 1st, once in the 4th. Popped up right side, angling into foul ground is Maria Hoyme. She will make the catch actually in fair ground, just right on the line on the first base side for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 down, runner at first. Emily Ellsburn has struck out in the 1st and walked and scored in the 4th inning. 12-4 Vikings in the top of the 5th. Ellsburn looks at a strike from Shelton, 0-1. Shelton ready, 0-1 offering outside for 1 ball, 1 strike. Snap throw to first base, and the throw was actually skipped in from the catcher Cassie Hoyme. 1-1 the count. The runs scored tonight are a season high for Decorah as that one flied into left field. Angling into foul ground is Lindsey Smith. She will make the or drop the ball, but she was in foul territory. But play that should get made out there in left. Lindsey was well under it. But unfortunately for Decorah, she gives Ellsburn new life. 1 ball, 2 strikes with Winter at first, 2 down here in the 5th. And the pitch swung on and missed at a changeup, and Shelton strikes out Ellsburn to end the inning. 1 error, 1 left. 4.5 complete. Vikes 12 and Turkey Valley 4. Vikes sent 12 to the plate and scored 8 in the 4th inning. Back up to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th with the Vikes leading 12-4. They have scored a season-high 12 runs to this point, and they have 10 hits to this point. As Thwaite hammers one deep to left field, will it stay fair? No. That was the only drama left when that ball left the bat. Thwaite got around way early, and it ended up on Goose Island Drive. She came, probably 20 feet away from her second home run of the night. She's 2 for 3 and has 4 RBIs. Pitch taken high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. She fly to center in the 1st, a 3-run homer in the 3rd, an RBI single and a run scored in the 4th. Came in with 2 RBIs on the night, and she's added 4 to her total. The pitch taken high and outside. I believe that is a 200% increase, if I'm not mistaken. The pitch swung on, popped up. Straight back, angling into foul ground is the catcher, Roush, but it lands just beyond the fence on the third base side near the Decorah dugout, so now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another double-digit hit performance for Decorah. Again, offensively, this team has performed pretty well offensively. Pitching and defense need to get shored up a little bit. The pitch taken inside. It's 3-2 on Thwaite. Because the run scored end of things, Decorah. 5-5-5, 4-9, 8-3, 5-6. The pitch swung out, hammered up the middle, and a base hit. So Chelsea Thwaite now 3 for 4 on the night with a leadoff single here in the 5th inning. And Shelby Stahlberger will bat for Decorah. Stahlberger officially 1 for 3, popped to first in the 2nd, singled and scored in the 3rd. Reached on a fielder's choice to knock in a run and scored in the 4th. Pitch outside corner for a strike, 0-1. We play the 5th inning, a 4-run 3rd and an 8-run 4th for Decorah. As the pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-2 now on Shelby Stahlberger. 0-2 delivery, swing, and a foul at the plate. So we'll do it again at 0-2 with Maria Hoyme on deck. Everybody in the Vike lineup has reached base. Everyone with the exception of Morgan Eady has scored a run. Pitch inside, hops away from the catcher, Roush. Down to second goes Chelsea Thwaite. Good job with the aggressive approach from Thwaite. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Stahlberger. And the pitch swung on, fouled straight back and out of play. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Good thing Jesse Hallweg had the super hold on today. His hair hasn't moved since this wind has started. Runner at second with nobody out here in the 5th. Pitch swung on and missed by Stahlberger. And 1 down here in the 5th. Forecast doesn't look too promising for later on tonight or tomorrow. Sky is clear for the moment here in Decorah as the pitch taken outside by Maria Hoyme. 1 ball, no strikes. 12-4 Decorah. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. Hoyme fouled to first in the 2nd, swing and a foul back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. She walked in the 3rd. She knocked in a run with a single to center and scored herself in the 4th inning. 12-4 Decorah. We play the bottom of the 5th. The pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball over the outside edge from Hansmeyer, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch swung out and missed. Noemi tried to wait back, but waited too long, and Hansmeyer gets the strikeout, which is her 5th of the night. And Jenna Iverson will stand in for Decorah. She's 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch in the 2nd, struck out swinging in the 3rd. Walked with the bases loaded, and her pinch runner, Tess Olinger, scored in the 4th. First pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Vikes trying to improve their record to 2-1 against Upper Iowa teams. Pitch swung out and missed. It is 1 ball, 1 strike to count. They beat North Fayette down at Jessup this past weekend after losing the season opener to Keyhigh. Pitch high and tight. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. On the regular schedule, they have MFO Marmac and South Wind remaining. Pitch hammered towards left field, and that is going to be caught out in left field. And that ball was right at Olivia Wright. She had to lunge to her left at the last second. She was able to make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the 6th. It's 12-4 Decorah. 6th inning we go. 12-4 Decorah. They're out hitting Turkey Valley by a 11-4 margin. Pitch in there for a strike from Shelton to Kaylin Cruzy to start things here in the 6th. Trojans have committed 1 error. Decorah has committed 3. 0-1 delivery, swing and a foul. Third base side, out of play. It is no balls, 2 strikes on Kaylin Cruzy. Lexi Shelton's been effective as she looks for her first win of the season. 5 innings to this point, 4 hits. 4 runs, 2 earned. 0-2 delivery, well outside for 1 ball, 2 strikes. The best part about it tonight is only 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. 1-2 delivery, swung on, and a foul tip at the plate. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kaylin Cruzy. The pitch taken up. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last night, Decorah pitchers walked 8, and that was 4 each for Tori Hartman and Lexi Shelton. 2-2 delivery. On inside, it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. If Decorah can find a way to eliminate some of these free bases they're giving their opponents, good things can happen down the stretch here of the season. We're about at the halfway point right now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. The 3-2 delivery swung on, hammered down the left field line, but foul. Todd Eady quickly out of his chair to field that one. And he made very little noise in the process. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. The pitch inside for ball 4. It's only the 2nd walk for Shelton. Now, a runner at first and nobody out. 12-4 Decorah here in the 6th. And Chloe Reich swings and misses at the first one, 0-1. Reich's popped to the pitcher in the 2nd. An RBI single in the 4th inning. So she's 1 for 2. And improved her RBI total to 4 on the season. Swinging a foul back to the screen. It's 0-2 on Chloe Reichs. Reichs looking for their first win on this diamond this year as well. 0-2 delivery and that hitter. Got her in the left knee, so the Trojans in business, 1st and 2nd, nobody out here in the 6th inning. And with an 8-run lead, just don't want to give up those free bases. This has been one of the issues for Decorah this year. Too many walks, too many hit by pitches, too many errors. As the pitch is in there for a strike to Taylor Novotny, 0-1. Novotny singled to right in the 2nd and bounced back to the pitcher in the 4th inning. 0-1 delivery, swung on and missed at a rise ball. It's 0-2. One thing if teams are ripping the ball and hitting it against you, but if you're giving them bases, that's a different story. Pitch swung on and fouled to the first base side as Novotny swung late and got a piece. No balls, 2 strikes. 12-4 Decorah, a 4-run 3rd and an 8-run 4th for the Vikings. And the pitch dropped low. Snap throw to second base. Back to the bag. Diving is Cruzy. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. In that fourth inning, 2 of the runs were unearned. That Turkey Valley gave up 2 bases loaded walks as well as that one popped foul. Right side now to play. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. You can say it basically in any sport, but I think it's even more important on a softball and a baseball end of things. You do what you need to do. Most of the time, you're going to be tough to beat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and missed a rise ball. So 1 down here in the 6th inning as Novotny down on strikes is Allie Noose. The leadoff batter will start the 4th trip around the batting order for Turkey Valley. 12-4 Decorah here in the 6th. Noose will look at a strike, nothing in a 1. Noose singled and scored in the 1st inning, fly to center in the 2nd, and reached on a fielder's choice to knock in a run in the 4th. Pitch swung on a fly ball, right field. Chelsea Twait is coming on, lunges, can't get there. Runners are going to move up 60 feet. A single to right for Allie Noose. Bases loaded, 1 down here in the 6th inning. Twait was playing pretty deep. Had a long ways to go, made a nice effort, but couldn't quite get there. And Johanna Blazik, who has 4 home runs on the season, will bat for Turkey Valley. 1 swing of the bat could cut the lead in half. As Blazik looks at the first one high from Shelton. 1 ball, no strikes. Blazik hasn't been on base yet tonight. Fly to center in the 1st, grounded to short in the 3rd and in the 4th. The 1-0 delivery is inside for 2 balls, no strikes. Shelton ready, 2-0. Swing and a miss. It is 2 balls and 1 strike count now. Bases loaded, 1 down here in the 6th inning. Swinging a foul tip at the plate off the bat of Blasick. It's 2-2. Pitch, swinging a foul back. Turkey Valley trying to make things interesting once again. As we mentioned, Blasick with 4 home runs on the season. So 1 swing of the bat, and things are a lot more interesting here. And the pitch, low, stopped there by Hoyme behind the plate. Now the count goes full, 3-2. 3-2 delivery. Inside corner, strike 3 called. Lexi gets her 2nd strikeout of the inning and her 7th of the night. 2 down, bases loaded. Olivia Reichs to the plate for Turkey Valley, trailing 12-4 to Decorah. Reichs will look at the first one low, 1 ball, no strikes. Reichs reached out an error and scored in the 1st. The pitch, swinging a hard foul ball right side, not a play. 1 ball, 1 strikes. She struck out swinging in the 3rd and grounded to 2nd in the 4th inning. One, well high for 2 balls, 1 strike. Two, 1 swung on a fly ball into right field. Chelsea Twait is after it, and she will make a one-handed grab in shallow right. And that will retire the side. The Trojans load the bases, 1 hit, but they leave 3. It's insurance run time for Decorah as they lead at 12-4 going to the bottom of the 6th. And that couldn't have tied up any better. Hearing from the good folks at A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate. since 1932. If the Vikes score any runs here, well, if they score 2, the game will be over. But that would mean $40 from A&J. To the Decorah Viking Athletic Booster Club. Cassie Hoyme starts things here in the 6th inning. Hoyme walked in the 2nd, single right in the 3rd, walked with the bases loaded, and her courtesy runner scored in the 4th. So she's 1 for 1, been on base all 3 times. Pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Vikes got 4 in the 3rd and 8 in the 4th inning. The 1-0 delivery, taken low. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Vikes with the season high in runs. They have 11 hits tonight. That 4-run 3rd was highlighted by a Chelsea Twait 3-run homer. The 2-0 delivery is at the letters, and for a strike, it's 2-1. In the 4th inning, RBI single by Twait, RBI fielder's choice by Stauber, RBI single by Maria Hoyme, bases loaded walks to Iverson and Cassie Hoyme. Pitch goes high, it's 3-1. A single by Morgan Eady, and 2 more runs scored on that play on a fielding error out at right by Chloe Wrights. 12-4 the score, Vikes on top. Here in the 6th inning, the pitch swung on, popped up foul, and out of play. So it's 3-2 now on Cassie Hoyme. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah and KDECradio.net. Darren Swenson here from the Decorah softball diamond tonight. A 12-4 lead for Decorah. In the 6th, as the pitch outside for ball 4. Hoyme on base for the 4th time tonight. And Riley Hubka will get her courtesy at first base. And Morgan Eady will come to the plate. Eady grounded to first in the 2nd. Fouled to 3rd in the 3rd. And single to right, not going to run, and advanced on an error in the 4th inning as the pitch goes low. 1 ball, no strikes. Hansmeyer's been in there the whole way for Turkey Valley. Pitch swinging a foul at the plate. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order, and Tori Hartman on deck. Decorah up by a 12-4 margin. 1-1 swung on, line drive up the middle of the base hit. So Morgan Eady with her 2nd hit of the night. Sent that one back where it came from. So Eady now 2 for 4. She was a late decision to play, designated player by the coaching staff, but making it look like a smart decision as Tori Hartman looks at the first one inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Hartman fly to center in the 1st, singled and scored in the 3rd, singled and scored in the 4th, and popped to short in the 4th. As that one pops away from the catcher, Roush, so both runners will move up. Hubka to 3rd and Eady to 2nd. It's 2-0 on Tori Hartman, and now the game-winning run in scoring position for Decorah. 2-0, swung on, hammered towards left field, and a base hit. Hubka will score. Morgan Eady coming to the plate. The throw there is late, and that's a Viking victory. Tori Hartman with a game-winning single to left as Decorah takes care of business early tonight, defeating Turkey Valley by a 14-4 margin. Hartman with a 3 for 5 night. Twait 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs with the stick. Cassie Hoyme on base 4 times, and Morgan Eady 2 for 4 with the stick tonight as well. So 14 runs, 14 hits, 3 errors, and 8 runners left for Decorah. For Turkey Valley, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, and 8 left for Turkey Valley. The winning pitcher, Lexi Shelton, she improves to 1-5 on the season. 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts, as well as 1 hit by pitch for Shelton. Jess Hansmeyer, the losing pitcher for Turkey Valley, she drops to 1-4. So Decorah improves to 3-7, and Turkey Valley drops to 3-7. Many people to thank for making this broadcast possible. First and foremost, our advertisers, the good sports-minded people who helped us bring the game wherever you were tonight. Without their help, this coverage would not be possible. So, as always, we encourage you to support the businesses who support local high school sports. And lastly, and most importantly, we thank you. That's right, you, the listener, for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Viking fans, we know you enjoyed the outcome. Final score tonight, Decorah beats Turkey Valley 14-4 in 6 innings. Our next coverage will be tomorrow afternoon as the Decorah Viking baseball team takes on North Fayette at 3:50 tomorrow afternoon. You can hear that on AM 1240 KDEC. And then coming up tomorrow night, we'll have more softball as Decorah takes on New Hampton at 7:20. You can hear that one on AM 1240 KDEC. So, for our entire broadcast team, for Alyssa Hallwig, for Jesse Hallwig, for Kenzie Riley, for Carter Riley, I'm Darren Swenson saying so long from the Viking softball diamond. Decorah defeats Turkey Valley 14-4 and 6. Thanks a bunch for tuning in. We'll talk to you again tomorrow afternoon.